coasters for the first time, and it's just so crazy, dude. I fucking love it! This is like the water ride. It looks closed. You know, I've been in one of those rides in Great America in Santa Clara. Let me get the lighting for you guys. So, yeah. It's really good to be back here after a long time. This is my friend Luis. I call him Luis, Japanese name. So I'm just gonna take a break. 30 minutes of crying, but it's okay. Because my Jupiter is in Cancer. Cancer is like the sign of like that cries a lot. So yeah. The DC Universe, everyone. Oh my gosh. And one of my friends are stoked to ride in this ride. Like, good for you. I wish I had the feelings. I'm running with them. Look at them running. I'm running with them. What's happening? What's happening? So we're at the Batman. And this is my friend Prathana. We're too scared to go on the Batman. Yeah. It's all twists and turns. It's like, whoa, just air blowing in your face and you're just falling. I guess that's the first time feelings. If that's what you guys felt when you rode a roller coaster for the first time. There's a crazy ride that my friends will be riding. Like, dude, it takes a lot of twists and turns, a lot of air in your face. Girl, good luck. If you're gonna ride this ride, best of luck to you from Annabelle in May 3rd, 2022. There's like a music stage somewhere there in the back. You know, I've had that kind in prom. Prom had that. So this is definitely prom number 2 with extra things, extra roller coasters, extra thrills, extra scenery, extra everything. If you're wondering, I'm wearing this outfit. I don't think you can see it. It's actually inspired by a character in Stranger Things, so. It isn't in my plans. They're literally putting like a Shawn Mendes remix. Girl. In love. After riding that Medusa ride for the first time, I promised myself I would cry for like 30 minutes, but I'm right here just chilling. I'm trying to get my head straight because after that ride I felt so numb. I can't feel my hands nor feet. I just felt like I'm weightless. So I'm just connecting to the earth, and after that I'll be good. I'm right here dancing with you guys. Like it's prom night. There's a big fat crowd here. Oh my god! Hey, hey, hey. My friends decided to go to the Joker without me, and you know, I'm totally fine with that. I just rode the Sky Screamer. It was great. It's just that it went a little too fast and it was really windy. I felt a little bit of sprinkles. I feel like it's gonna rain. Yeah. So I'm just right here just chilling. Honestly, just so proud that I rode the two biggest roller coasters. I think they're like popular. Anyways, here's my friend Louise. Oh my gosh, the music's intense. But yeah, I actually never noticed that I puyat for like 3 hours past 12. Yeah, and that's today's rave going on there. Yeah. Woo! Nice one, Donovan. And I am back home in my extra room. So I'm here to reflect on literally the best night of my life with my friends, and this is also my reflection on riding roller coasters for the first time. So I actually rode on 4 rides in total. So the first one was King Kong. First of all, lots of twists and turns, and somehow it's short. And that was a lot of twists and turns, just going upside down. It was insane, but somehow I loved it. I was kind of dizzy on the head, but it did made me tear up a little bit. And then after that, I went to Medusa, which is a really scary ride to look at first glance. While going up the stairs with Luis and his friend, and also my friend, I got really nervous, and I was just nervous for my life there. And I asked some questions about it to my friends. I was like, hey, is it that too intense? Is it too fast for me? Is it a lot of things? I was just straight up worrying. And Luis is like, hey, you need to breathe. When us 4 were the next in line to ride the Medusa ride, I was like freaking panicking. Like, I'm getting panic attacks. And a very few people in my friend group were really afraid of those kind of typical roller coasters that are just so tall and involves those really deep slides. Yeah. A little context here. Before my mom was about to drop me off to Six Flags, she was like, hey, you shouldn't go to any wild rides like that. And I was like, hey, you know, I want to go. I mean, I have my friends that are so excited to go there. And so I did feel like an intense flush of nervousness when I was in that line. And whew. So I was like asking Luis, hey, can I hold your hand? I'm just a baby. So yeah, I held his hand while we were about to sit down. And then when we sat down, I was just warming up my voice. I was practicing a high note. I was just reciting Defying Gravity from the musical Wicked. Because obviously, when you're riding a roller coaster, you're defying gravity. You're having that feeling of flying. So yeah, I tried to sing, so if you care to find me, look to the western sky. And then Idina's high note, her high note is literally me screaming. My style of screaming, because I'm a singer. A church singer, specifically. So I was just singing out loud, singing my heart loud and proud. Just expressing my screaming. Also, before going on both the Medusa and the Kong rides, I did feel like there were 2 parts of me that said, hey, I want to do this. I want to do that. Come on, Anchan. You're a brave soul. You should try it. Face your fears. And there's another part of me that says, I don't know, Anchan. You shouldn't do this. You're risking your life for this? But then I did trust my braver instinct. And you know, it did lead me to somewhere where I felt good. And really proud of what I just did there. Ride started, it felt kind of exactly to the Kong ride, except it doesn't involve like quick turns in every second. It's just going, twisting, just slowly in every like 3 seconds. And yeah, that was a really insane and wild ride, and somehow I enjoyed it. And after the ride ended, I felt like I needed to cry for 30 minutes. And so I got this photo of me and my friends and the ride. And really what Luis told me was like, hey, if you're gonna survive this ride, you would be able to survive the easier rides like the Cobra. And so yeah, I did take the Cobra ride. It seemed like a typical roller coaster that you would see at a local zoo or something. And it was just going on small hills and little curves. Whew. And yeah, that felt like a safari-like ride. And describing the little cart or whatever, it was a really cute little seating. It was so cute. It was like kind of built for like 13-year-olds and older. And the last and final ride was the Sky Screamer. It was yeah, it was like that typical swing ride at those carnivals, except it's so tall, really tall, and the spinning goes pretty fast, but not too fast. Pretty fast that you feel the wind in your face. The wind is hitting you like smack in the face, and you couldn't breathe. So I was just holding on tight to the rail, and I was just losing my breath. I was just catching my breath throughout the wind, and whew, I was so glad that the ride was kind of short, and at least I survived that. Pretty much had like downtime for the rest of the day or night, and just a couple of walks around, a lot of walks around. And my feet started aching, and oh man, after all this, that was a night. I loved it. Loved it so much. You know, today as a whole has been a really amazing time to just gather around with my friends before our senior year ends. You know, I mean, we have senior grad night, and then we have graduation, and the last time is also my upcoming debut, and I'm so excited to celebrate my graduation party and debut to my friends and family. Initially, my debut, my 18th birthday, that's like, a debut is like a traditional Filipino thing to celebrate a lady's 18th birthday. And initially it was supposed to be my birthday, January 22nd. But then my mom had to move it to June because of COVID and Delta and whatever. But yeah, all will turn well, and I'm really anticipated for the best to come. Yearbook signing at class and school, it's just really a heartfelt moment just to write my heart out to people, and at the same time just reading all their gratitudes after all these years of meeting them. And that's just a lot of moments to savor. So really, my advice to you guys is to really take advantage of your high school years with your friends, especially senior year. Really make the most of it. And so you would have treasure in your heart for the next 10 years. Even though high school has been a really big journey, really your friendships can affect your mental health positively, and a positive mindset can lead to you working really hard and you working with a passion. And yeah, please look for that. And because it's Pride Month, a neighboring school next to my school had like a drag show before their promotion or something. I guess a week before the promotion, because they have the stage set up there in the turf area already, and it looks pretty great. And I noticed there were people with big wigs, so some of my friends said, "Oh my gosh, there's a drag show," and they're so lucky. And I was like, what? A drag show, you guys. That was just... They performed really well. A lot of good music. The classics, like the Whitney Houston songs and all that. That was just an amazing show to watch with our neighboring school. And yeah, that was my journal for grad night. And I know it's pretty brief. There were some clips, like maybe many of them, but really I did have a really good time and I savor those moments. And yeah, if you would like to see more of my journals kind of like this, or really just me rambling, or really anything I could think of in general, please subscribe to my channel, Annabelle's Basic Life. And don't forget to follow me on Kumu. My name is Annabelle Santoyo. And also follow me on TikTok, Annabelle the Bee.